What's up, you beautiful people? I hope you're doing good, man. New year. It's always kind of hard around these holidays and everything, but I just want to let you guys know that life could always be worse. Just try to take everything day by day, day by day, and count your blessings. Okay. Obviously, my life is not the worst. Okay. But I will give you guys some backstory of my current situation, and it might make you feel a little bit better about your own life, okay? I'm 35. When I was 15, I got hit with mental illness, agoraphobia. I had to drop out of high school, and I sat in my house for basically 20 fucking years. Isolation. I socially distanced before the governments told us to do it and before it was cool. But jokes aside, it stopped me from living my life, but at the same time, it kept me out of a lot of trouble, like my friends' houses being raided and all that, because I grew up in the projects and I'm still here, right? So it stopped me from living my life, but it also saved me because I was a very angry teenager with a lot of hatred and self-destructive tendencies. Okay, so a few years ago, I lost my mom. She was my rock. Okay? So, if your parents or any of your family members, anybody you love, even if it's your friend, reach out to them and let them know. You can, I don't care if it's annoying, you cannot say you love them enough, okay? But some medical shit happened with my dad, and I was the only one taking care of my mom. She had COPD and she was on an oxygen machine and all of that, okay? And my dad ended up in the hospital, so I went to help my stepmom and my dad by spending the night at their house to help take care of the animals. And I'm talking to my mom at 8 p.m. I'm like, are you okay? I can get a ride home, but if you can wait until the morning, I'll be home in the morning. And she's like, I'm okay, babe. I love you. And I was like, okay, I love you. And I get dropped off in the morning around 10 a.m. And I go in my back door, and the TV is still on. Some of the lights are still on. And my mom is laying on the floor. With her eyes open and blood around her nose. I tried picking her up and putting her back in her chair, but she was gone. "30-year-old man." And I ran to the kitchen, sink, and I was like, my mommy, my mommy. And my mom had to die for my sisters to come and visit her. So, before she got taken away, I gave her kisses on the forehead and said goodbye. So, if you feel like you hate your life, just realize it could always be worse, dude. I lost my main reason for living. I was supposed to snap and like kill some rich elite dude that ruins people's lives. But it's the Hydra. You cut the head off one snake and two fucking snakes pop up in its place. And my mom would be pissed if I threw away my fucking life for some shit like that. So I have to live my life now because I know my mom felt like a burden for me having to take care of her, and she would want me to travel and go do a bunch of stuff. So to honor her memory, Every day is a battle, and you just got to keep fighting, dude. I'm still blessed because I have friends and I still have my dad and family and stuff like that, even though I don't talk to a lot of them. A lot of people have to suffer alone. And if you're suffering alone, I am sorry, but reach out for help. There's nothing wrong with showing weakness. Humans were social by nature. We're not meant to do this shit alone, okay? I'm antisocial because I isolated for fucking 2 decades, so I don't need people's attention. But even I'm back in therapy and shit like that because it helps, right? As you can see, I stopped crying after like less than a minute. About a minute. I'm still so numb and in grief, and it's been 2.5 years since I lost my mom, that I still can't fully cry, right? That is probably the first time I cried in months just talking about it. And the only reason I'm making this video is so people that you might feel like your life is bad, and it probably is, man. I'm not trying to demean or belittle anything you're going through, but just realize it could always be worse. And every day is a chance to change, man. Every building starts with the first brick. Every pile starts with a piece, okay? And problems, they're not going to get solved overnight, so you got to chip away at that shit, set small goals, and just take everything day by day, man. We got to be down in the black and gray, okay? Or else we won't realize how vibrant and warm all the colors are. That's why spoiled rich kids take everything for granted, because they're just always in it. They're never really down, you know? So, just take everything day by day. Don't worry about controlling or changing other people. It's impossible. Focus on what you can do in your own life, and just make that shit happen. Set up small goals and do what you gotta do. This is the busiest year of my entire fucking life so far. I might end up going to college, I don't know, but I'm going to 3 different groups, or 2 groups in therapy 3 times a week. And yeah, I might be a college student in the fall semester, so let's go. And just to reiterate, life could always be worse, but it could also always be better. Happiness is not just something we reach, okay? Life is nothing but a lot of misery with little moments of happiness, okay? Once you understand that and you stop trying to be happy all the time, you'll end up becoming more happier, okay? So, I love you guys. Try to have a good rest of your weekend and a good week. Don't beat yourself up, because the world does that to us enough. And if you're a man, it's okay to cry, even though we shut down and we don't allow ourselves to do it because we have to man up. Crying is the way that the body deals with stress, okay? So it's just natural. Even though I wish I could do it longer than I can, but yeah, there's some backstory on me and how my life is really fucked up. But at the same time, it could always be worse. So, take everything day by day, you guys. And if you accept me for me, thank you. That's fucking priceless.